What do we do now? We've just had a long rest after our adventures at the Moonrise Towers. We left the area without seeing if the druid Halsin could help us. That's because he was dead, or we thought he was dead. We freed Night Song and she flew across the shadow-cursed lands to Moonrise Towers, where she intends to face Ketheric Thorm. Our search for the Night Song led us to the Shadowfell. The cage lies at its base. We did that. It feels like the Find the Night Song quest should be complete now, but it is not. We convinced Shadowheart to turn her back on Shar's wishes and instead free Night Song. Rather than become a Dark Justiciar, Shadowheart will instead likely face dire consequences for her actions. Well, that was her own choice. I did not nudge her in any direction on that. She did that on her own. Learn about Shadowheart's past from Dame Aelin, aka the Night Song. Shar has punished Shadowheart by stripping her of all favors and exiling her from her church. Now all Sharans will view Shadowheart as a pariah and an enemy. All she can do now is seek out the Council of Night Song, or Dame Aelin as she is known, and see what answers she can provide. All of that happened off camera. It just kind of... That was a weird sort of moment in the game where we teleported out of Shadowfell and then she was like, "Oh, you wouldn't believe what I just went through." We didn't see any of it, but apparently she was stripped of her Sharness completely off camera. So, I guess everybody was yelling at me to keep going.
Always at your side.
Keep going to Ketheric Thorm.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. I guess we just leave and return to our adventure. I suppose there's nothing left to do but continue.
Time to press ahead.
To look through the tower. To climb the tower is all that we can do. Because, I don't know if I actually mentioned this or not, but a large percentage of the map locations that we can go to are gone now. Wonder if we should visit some of these places just to see what has happened. If anything. The Last Light Inn. You know, we never did actually explore the road to Baldur's Gate. I assumed that that was not any place that we could go until we were finished with this area. Much like the mountain pass in the first zone. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything to see. The Last Light Inn is empty. Still empty. Just full of corpses. So let's go to the top of this tower. It seems to be the only thing we can do in the game right now. Let's make sure
Well.
Karlach has the right sword.
Ahead. With haste.
Oh, look. There's people here. The pilgrims are over here. No, they're not here. It's a figment of my imagination. They're not actually here at all. They're ghost pilgrims. Oh well, goodbye, ghost pilgrims. There's the goblins over there. They didn't want to fight. Barnabas is dead. Here's the kitchen. Ooh. Can we get some supplies?
Let's see what this does.
Where's the cat? There was a cat out here somewhere. There's the cat. Steel Claw, I believe was her name. Still playing with that tadpole.
I have something to ask.
Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
No, she doesn't have anything else to say. Well, fine. Alright, well, looks like we're done here. Oh, look. There's a fellow here, Consif.
It was an honor to walk the shadows at your side. A little more inviting here, though, eh?
Not really. I almost got killed just out here, you know. It was rather a large fight. Yeah, camera. Camera's weird. Uh-oh, I think we're going to have to fight the Necromites. And Radija, the Mistress of Souls. Well, everyone, are we prepared for a fight? I think I might just blow them up, quite frankly. Let's cast a light cantrip here. And, I guess... Have I quick saved? Here we go. Everyone conserve your spell slots. That's your primary mission here. Initiative. Well, Karlak goes first. Awesome. Karlak will run up and
Ready for this?
strike 12 points of damage. And of course they resist... Oh, they only resist bludgeoning. Bludgeoning. Nice. She's gonna rage, because I forgot to do that. And with her second attack... Ah, armor class. Awesome. She's gonna go reckless, hit, and blow up one of the Necromites. Why do I have a feeling they're just gonna come back, though?
Blood comes easy these days.
Tavi will use her sword to give everybody advantage. Wait, is that every short rest? Yeah. I mean, not advantage, but a bonus. And then with her Bardic Inspiration, she'll give Karlak Bardic Inspiration. And then she'll probably step back behind here. The Necromites are casting Reach from Beyond. Which chills the target. Gale is not going to counterspell that. Sorry, Karlach. Tavi's gonna try cutting words, but it's probably not gonna work. And it doesn't. Gale's not gonna counterspell another one. That one missed.
You will die before you finish! Perhaps then you will be obedient!
Not counterspelling Misty Step. I am gonna counterspell a fireball, though. Sorry, Raji. Raji's running away. Where's she going? And I did say no spell slots, didn't I? Well, we'll just let her stay there. Shadowheart's gonna run up next to...
Got to press on.
Next to Karlach and blind the Necromite. And then we'll do a firebolt. What do you mean not enough movement? It's literally right there. How am I not able to hit it? That's freaking weird. How about a Sacred Flame? Hits for 6. And that's all she's gonna do.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Gale's gonna move up here. And attempt a firebolt himself on a Necromite who's blinded. That's a hit for 17 damage. Karlach is raging. Will charge one Necromite.
Look what we have here.
Hits for 15. It's not quite dead. She'll hit the other one. Oh, miss on the attack of opportunity. That one's dead.
What now?
Tavi's gonna move here to get everybody in her circle. Oh, except for Gale. She's gonna try to use a crossbow on the last Necromite. Kills it. Now all we got is Radija, the Mistress of Souls. Let's do a bardic inspiration on Gale. Now what is Radija gonna do? Is she gonna try to do another fireball? Probably. She's doing another Misty Step. She's running for somebody. Oh. Yeah, she's doing another fireball. Damn it, do I want to counter that? I am not going to counter this fireball. It's going to hit 3 of us, though. Shadowheart is going to use her new feat to block damage. Woof. Tavi took 35. Tavi... Whoa. Wait, okay. Shadowheart took no damage. Gale succeeded and took 6 damage. Tavi took a full 35 damage. Okay, we can't take too many of those. So now Shadowheart is up. Shadowheart is going to attempt a firebolt. We just gotta focus fire on Radija. She uses a shield, takes no damage, and we also need to spread out now.
Let me recite their demise.
Gale is going to do... long rest. Long rest. Firebolt. I mean, not much else. It's not gonna hit, though. What other cantrips do I have? Eldritch Blast? How about a Ray of Frost?
Checkmate.
Oh, it hit her. 13 damage. And he's gonna run back as well.
Outflank. Outsmart.
Karlak's just gonna run into the room. As fast as she can.
Find a route.
And start shooting. Oh, let's use our Executioner feat reaction to re-roll. That's a critical hit for 12, and she's baned. Awesome. And a second attack is another hit for 7.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Tavi can't really do much, except... try to hit her with a hand crossbow. God, the camera is really bad here. The camera's super bad. I can't get a view on my enemy here. There we go.
Cutting to the chase.
Oh, hit her for 8. Awesome. And then we'll run back.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Radija is half dead, and now she's probably gonna cast another fireball. Shield is wearing off. She's doing Bone Chill on Karlak. We will not counterspell that. That's a critical miss. And she runs back. She's gonna stay up there on that bookcase. That's a bad place for her to be. Hard to hit her up there. Like, for example, Shadowheart will have some difficulty hitting her up there.
Bleed for me.
With a firebolt. Indeed, misses entirely.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale's gonna try a cantrip.
The iron is hot.
Shields. Misses. Karlak can't get to her. There's no way to jump up there. I don't think. Or can we? Yes! Karlak leaps up. Strikes once. Hits for 13 damage. Second attack. Going with Bardic Inspiration. Hits for 15 more damage. She's got 16 hit points left.
Time to push my luck again.
Tavi is going to try a crossbow shot on her. Can we get close enough to do that? Not really.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Did that hit? Wow, it hit for 10 damage. Damn. Nice shot, Tavi. She's only got like 6 hit points left. And with her last 6 hit points, she misty steps to the ground. And fireball, of course. I don't want to waste these counter spells, so I'm not gonna counter it. Shadowheart and Gale, they still have a lot of hit points, so Shadowheart can shield from it. Shadowheart's gonna do a shield master block. Gale failed his save, but only takes 13 damage. Shadowheart made her save and takes no damage thanks to that shield feat. And now Shadowheart will retaliate with a firebolt.
No mercy.
But it's a critical miss. Gale will also retaliate with a firebolt.
Afraid.
It is also a miss. I think I want him to stand there, stay spread out. Keep everybody spread out. Luckily, Karlak is here. Karlak... How do I jump? You know, I heard about this thing where you could wild shape into an owlbear and jump on top of people and do damage to them, but I don't see how I can do that. I don't see myself jumping down here without going prone. Using a crossbow, that finished her off.
Come on, let's go.
How are you gonna get down, Karlak? Can you jump? You can't jump anywhere that you're gonna not take damage. Damn it. She got up there, but she can't get down without hurting herself. Oh well.
What to do?
Time for a short rest. We only used one of Gale's 3rd level spell slots, which we can restore with a 3rd level arcane charge. And we are back to full.
Let's move.
Was there anything in Balthazar's chambers that we wanted to grab? Now that we can freely look around. Oh, it's Fist Marcus. Oh, hey, that's the Flaming Fist guy that we helped to betray. Yeah. Well, he's dead now. I guess we probably shouldn't have helped kidnap Isabel. That may have been a mistake. He's got a great club +1. We don't need that. He's got a shifting corpus ring that does invisibility and or blur. Whoa. That's 2 invisibility rings we have now. Tavi might just put that on. Yes, Tavi will put that on, in fact. New ring for Tavi. There's a corpse. There's a heart. There's a locked door. I suppose there's no reason we shouldn't, whoopsie. Nice job checking for traps. In the personal chest, there's a bunch of alchemical ingredients. Can we unlock these doors?
Don't give me trouble now.
DC 30. Well, this is gonna be an outrageous bit of luck if we get this. And we roll a natural 1. When we had to roll a 16 or higher. I have 3 thieves tools, so let's try again. We have to roll a 16 to even have a chance. Wait. So I have to roll a... to have a chance at it, I need to roll 6. So I need to roll a 14 or higher to even have a chance at getting it with guidance and Karlach's boon. And that's a 2. We rolled a 1, then we rolled a 2. I fear we may not get this this open. Let's try an inspiration. 14. Now we have to roll a 4 and a 4. Nope. Wow. I'm gonna try one more thieves tool. And it's a 7. Nope, we're not getting in this door. Whatever's in this door is beyond us. Okay, what about this door? Can we just try beating the door down? Can Karlach just, like, beat it down?
La la la.
With a mace?
Say bye-bye.
Wait, there's a lever. Oh my god. I could have just pulled the lever to open the door. Damn it. Oh my god. Well, that was embarrassing.
Moment. If not over, then through.
What's... Oh man. There's a charred prayer book. Is this where Isabel was hanging out? My dark goddess, when I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess, when I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess, when the flock was full, I punished the wicked. My dark goddess, when the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours. There's another locked door. Lots of locked doors around here. Hey, everybody's walking through the fire. Can we try to unlock this door?
Right tool will do the trick.
Wait, do I have a key? I have a key. It's a Moonrise Guard's key. Okay, well, that makes things easy. Do I have a key for this one? I do. Whose room is this? This must have been where... There's an unsent letter.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
that we didn't read, we just put in our pocket. And now it's vanished in my inventory somewhere. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine, and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life, awaits. General Ketheric Thorm. Okay. There's a potion of unspecified...
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Of unspecified type. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chironthar. Arrows point the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute, with weak points in the city defenses marked with X. Someone will surely want that. We have a lot of these invasion plan maps. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Amn. Yeah, the Absolute's conquest plans. I think we already have that somewhere, but now we have another one. Weird how I had to read it from this side of the table, but to pick it up, I had to go to the other side of the table. Invasion plans for Elturgard. A map of Elturgard, centering on the city of Elturel and showing the nearby towns of Triel, Scornibel, and Burdusk. A series of concentric lines surround the city, with all avenues of escape blocked off. Plans for a siege. Who, what, or where is Elturgard? A locked, opulent chest. DC 14. That's a 20. Oh, a cloak of elemental absorption. Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 of that element type on your next attack. That sounds like something for Gale. And a letter to Ketheric. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl. But I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no other's. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward, and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you. Forever. Melodia.
A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
So this was her room then, huh? I see some food over here. Whoa, what? Perception failed on something. I'm gonna have purple grapes.
That's curious.
And oranges, and red apples, and a pear. There's loose planks. And an Elder Brain Domination book. Confidential, dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Young Gortash's plan to enslave Illithid Elderbrain and make it our marionette under control of the Crown of Karsus has proceeded almost without flaw, barring the slight delay while our ball-list allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the nether stones. It was necessary to secure my engagement of that, and that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all 3 Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the Crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest the power of the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash, at least, must be thinking the same way. Oh really? Netherstones, eh? That seems important. So we need to find Netherstones somewhere. Here's a diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs the pillars, your bleached skull the dome. Take an apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. And my religion check failed, so I don't know what that is. Silto's Ethic of War is a book lying on the floor here. I'm continuing my tradition of picking up every book. The Ethic of War by Christina Sulto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war, and forgiveness upon victory. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. Well, that's not... Oh, so she is opposing having ethics in war. I see. Here's another door. Locked? Not anymore. Perception failed. This must be the daughter's room. Would somebody like to perceive the thing that I didn't perceive?
Come out, little mimic.
Oh, Karlak, you're the one. Well, it's a mimic. Saloon's Devotee is a book down here. This diary records the life of John Meadowlin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Saloon, John Meadowlin exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Erlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Erlona was a saint of the goddess and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. All right. Sounds delightful. There's a door to a balcony, I assume. I can't help but wonder what might have been here if I had snuck into this place earlier in the game. Is this where we might have found... Oh, there's a plaque here. Is this where we might have found Isabel and or the kidnapped diplomat guy, whatever his name was? He's in the journal, I think. The Grand Duke. The Duke of Ravengard. Will's father. They were supposed to be imprisoned here somewhere. we're back where we were. Back where we had our little battle. Oh, camp supplies on the ogre. Zarel's personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. Yeah, I went through there. It was fine. It was sort of rigged to high hell. A scroll of Speak with the Dead. Charcoal? Is that an ingredient for something? I'm gonna take it. Glory of the Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging, and reveling in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint, to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. Purpose, obedience, and dominion. The three glories of belonging. Will we need to know that? Purpose, obedience, and dominion. I feel like I should take a picture of that, because it might be useful later on. But I also feel like there's very little chance we're going to be talking to the Absolute and trying to learn anything. Okay, well, we have no place left to go but this ornate door. So, I'm going to take a break here, and then we will press onward next time.